One would pick is a happy life, because at the end of the day, success doesn't matter. It's whether you live.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're very audible. Thank you.
All right. So, hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. What about you?
All right. I'm doing good too. Thank you. So, how was your day today?
I was having a really great day up till right now. I can't, predict the future, so I can't say about that. But in the morning, I had a little swimming competition.
All right. Can you try to speak louder? You're not very audible.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, so I had a swimming competition in the morning. So I was very excited about that. Even if I didn't get any prizes or something, I really wanted the experience. So I had a really good time at the pool, and I got to meet new people, and it was very fun. And then I read my book. I'm currently reading a few books every now and then. So it was one of those. And then I talked to my sister and a few of my friends. And then now I'm sitting for the session and I'll study. So it's a pretty good day.
All right. Okay. That's nice. So, you've had a pretty nice day.
Yeah, definitely.
When did you wake up today?
Like around 4:30, I think.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, did you get a chance to go through the session notes?
Not really. I forgot. I just saw the
Okay.
topic. I think it's something
That's okay.
really.
So, the topic for today is self-improvement. Okay. All right. So, should we begin?
Definitely.
All right. What does the word self-improvement mean?
I think it means to better oneself, to increase their level of their good points. Like suppose a person is very good at something, and that is a good quality to have. Suppose appreciating others or living a healthy life, being a non-toxic person, and if you try to achieve higher levels of that, that is improving yourself further. Like try to stop having negative qualities, or put yourself forward in situations and getting yourself out of your comfort zone to improve yourself. I think that's what it means.
Okay. All right. So basically, it is something that you do to improve yourself, to become a better version of yourself, and that is something that you do on your own. Nobody else imposes it on you, right? Nobody tells you to do it. You decide that on yourself, and you do it on your own, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So before I continue, I have an extempore topic here. Do you know what an extempore topic is?
It's something to start something. It gives an introduction.
So in extempore topic is basically a random topic that is given to you on the spot without any prior preparation. Okay. So I will just give you an extempore topic, and you have to speak on that for a minute or two. All right. So basically it's like a choice here that you need to make. So you need to tell me which one would you choose and why. So happy versus successful.
I think the obvious answer anyone would pick is a happy life, because at the end of the day, success doesn't matter. It's whether you lived a full and happy and joyous life or not. Personally, I think it's the same thing, but because for me personally, success means to find happiness, to attain the highest version of myself, and to be able to make a change in the world, and to get everything that I deserve and that my family deserves and more. So I think it means the same thing to me.
Are you saying that all successful people are happy?
No, definitely not. This is just my version of it. To everyone else, I would say pick happy, because if success means happy to you, then you're getting the same things again.
Okay. So I would not really encourage you to make any kind of general statements. So rather than saying it's obvious that anyone would choose happiness, because I've done this, topic with so many learners, and I get various answers. Some people say that obviously I'll choose success, you know. So that is what, different people have different opinions. So you
Of
can,
course.
or if you feel like that, you can say that many people rather
Okay.
than saying all of them or something. All right. So definitely, like you said, I completely agree. In my case also, I would choose happiness over success, because why do people want to be successful? Because at the end of the day, they want to be happy. Whatever luxury they're getting or whatever it is, that will give them happiness in
Of
turn. So
course.
if you can get that directly, why go through the long routes? So yes. All right. So now coming back to our main topic, self-improvement. What are the things that you're doing this year to improve yourself?
I am trying to protect my peace, trying to cut off toxic people and maintaining my energy and trying not to give people's words too much power over me. And that's one thing. Another is trying to improve myself in any area of life that I can. Like, for example, as I told you, I tried sports a bit. I was trying to put myself in like out of my comfort zone. I want to be fully prepared before any competition, and this was not exactly like I wasn't prepared. I knew I wasn't going to win, but I still did it because I wanted to do it, like enjoy
Experience it,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, so things like that.
So are you doing some professional course or taking up a new hobby or anything like that to improve yourself?
Like professional course, I want you to like explain what do you mean by professional course. Like, is it some online course or
Maybe
something?
like you are in school, right? So it doesn't really apply to you. But when people are in college or even while they're working, they can do a lot of online courses and all. Like,
Mhm.
so for example, I did, it a certificate course that can also be counted under this, like
Mhm.
in psychology or editing, and that. And I also started one with linguistics, but I haven't been able to complete that course. But yeah, if I was you, I would have talked about these.
Mhm.
So if not these professional courses, because obviously you have a lot on your plate already, I'm assuming. So what about a new hobby or anything else that you
So,
might be doing to improve yourself?
yeah, so there's this thing I've started recently. I've started reading non-fiction books. I read a lot of fiction. Like I've read about almost 300 books.
Hmm.
So it's almost mostly fiction. So different genres of fiction, and I've tried to like expand my genre taste in fiction itself. But this year, I tried to make like follow through with my New Year resolution to read more educational or self-improvement related non-fiction books or biographies, autobiographies, that kind of thing. So I've been progressing slowly. I read this book called Good Vibes, Good Life by Wex King about
Okay.
self-improvement, and that's really helped me. And then another and I'm doing this thing with these other non-fiction books that are not related to self-help, but like things that can be very it's factual, and it's about history or politics, or it's about what do you say, nature, and like that sort of thing from various books. And I'm making notes of them so that I can use them for future references or something. So yeah, it's a research, I could say.
Okay. All right. Okay. What about your sleep schedule? Are you satisfied with your sleep schedule?
My sleep schedule is a little messy as of now. Some days I get like 6 hours of sleep, other days maybe 4 because I am running out of time and I have to do a lot of work. Other days 12 hours.
Yeah,
Like
because people of our age, are struggling with fixing the, like, even mine is not great. I am not proud of my sleep cycle either. But that is what. So when I say that, when I'm bringing this under the topic of self improvement, even that is something that we at least try to fix or work towards, although it doesn't exactly happen all the time. But yes. All right. So do you ever try to um, fix your sleep cycle in that sense? or do you let
Definitely.
it be messed up only?
No. What I do is I know that I need a certain amount of sleep. I'm not like those night owls who can just like some of my friends who are night owls who can just like go 2 hours of sleep and 2 days and then they'll crash in the afternoon next day and like sleep for another 12 hours. Or one friend of mine slept for 24 hours straight because she was going with like 4 hours of sleep for 3 days straight.
Wow.
I
Okay.
cannot do that. So my body is different. So I need at least 4 or 5 hours at least to go through an entire day without running myself ragged. So I do try to fix it. Some days, like when I have a lot of assignments and a lot of obligations that I need to come through with for the next day in school, and since my school starts pretty early, like around 6:40 it starts, and so I have to be there by like 5:30. So that's why like I get a lot of like less time to do these things, which is why my sleep schedule can get messy. But I do try to make up for it later by sleeping longer the next night.
Do you like sleeping in general?
Uh, I guess like 2, 3 years ago, I would have said absolutely not. I detest the idea of sleep. It's a waste of time. It's boring or something. But now, like every day is so exhausting as a ninth grader that now I can sleep in whenever I get the time. I'll just put music, sit in an air conditioned room and just sleep for as long as I can afford to.
All right. Okay. So yes, in terms of taking up a new hobby, you said that you are trying to read and you have been reading certain non-fictional books. So what improvement or changes is it bringing to you? How is it helpful for you? What do you think?
I think it. Okay, so one point is that it gives me a boost to feel that I'm increasing my knowledge. So
It
it's
gives me a
like a
boost.
confidence boost.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
like that. I'm trying to increase my knowledge, and that helps me feel like okay, I'm trying to educate myself along with just studying.
Right.
Since like because in ninth grade you do less education and more thorough studying for exams. You don't really like really want to know what all is being taught. You're just trying to plow through your syllabus. So it makes me feel good. Another point is that it helps me when I'm writing essays or something that is related to something that's happening nowadays or something that happened during the partition or something, because I've read kind of like a little excerpts from certain books that related to partition literature, like India After Gandhi by um, one this author. Like it's a really famous book, so I think you can find it if you search it online. So I've been reading that and making notes on it. It's like huge. So like I'm reading
Which
two,
book?
three
Can you name
pages.
it again?
India After Gandhi. Uh,
Okay.
I can't find I can't find it in my memory who the author is. Um, and so sorry about that. Someone came at my door. So yeah, like it gives me a boost of confidence that I'm trying to increase my knowledge, and that it's giving me like the knowledge itself is very beneficial to me.
So, what opportunities will it bring to you in future? So, I think this is more in context of the professional course. But if you have to apply it to your hobby, to your new hobby, do you think it will also bring you opportunities? Like it doesn't have to be opportunities in the professional sense, but otherwise as well.
I think if there's like a certain job interview, something in the future, I personally want to be a professor. Like if
Okay.
someone asks me, I think it can always the answer can always change. I'm still like in school, but
Right.
then my primary goal is to be a professor, preferably in English honors, or I might change my decision if I delve into the certain subjects more. So
Right.
in job interviews or in college related interviews or something, I can talk more. And if they see that, yes, I'm knowledgeable, I'm into reading, I'm into research, I'm really into this particular course, and that I might really
shine through with it, then it can give me opportunities, I think.
Right. So yes, it will definitely help you with your interviews and all, and also maybe in certain discussions that you might indulge in with your friends and all, or maybe to help someone, to motivate them or something like that. So if you have these points, it will help you articulate them and deliver it to them to help them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what would you like to do in the future to improve yourself? Something that you're not doing right now, but you want to do in future.
So I had another one of my resolutions this year, that I would improve my physical health as well. Like try to
I think
not
it's
just
there in everyone's resolutions.
yeah,
Anyway.
definitely. Like not just reduce weight, but try to increase my core strength so I can do certain like exercises. Like everyone says, do 10 push-ups, do 10 squats, but sometimes it's not possible for certain people, and they're like, this won't be able, this I won't be able to do. But then there are certain training there are hip trainings or core trainings that you have to do to be able to do these actually. This doesn't just happen overnight. So I wanted to do those, but like right now I really don't have time, or like half the time when I do have time, I don't have the motivation to do it. So it's something I really want to do, but I'm not like continuously doing it, like consistently doing it right now.
Okay. And last question, what have you done in the past to improve yourself? So you've now improved, basically. You did it in the past and you have achieved it.
I think it was to um I can't really like put like think of something right now. I think it would be to like yeah. So I have a fear of stage. Like I have a certain dose of stage fright, which I think my friends would be a little weirded out by that statement, because I am usually very loud and unashamed in whatever I say in front of even teachers. I might say them or something. So I don't have issues with like talking in front of the class or something. But whenever it comes to a stage, even if the same set of students who were in the classroom are suddenly in the hall, I will suddenly
That is
just
there. I
yeah,
mean, it happens. It happens with the
yeah.
stage.
And
But somewhere that anxiety is also good because that helps you give your best, right?
that,
Anyway, that we are at the end of the session. Time is up. So I hope you enjoyed the session and you were good. I don't have any major feedback to give you as such. So yes, have a good day. Thank you.
thank you, you too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.